We focus so much on national level politics that oftentimes what happens is you don't get focused on voting on elections that aren't in these big national years. And oftentimes that leads to more damage for our society and for our communities than even the presidential elections can. So it's in that vein, we already saw a mistake in a state race here in my state of Pennsylvania, where by 400 and something odd votes, the Republican lost and a seat flipped to the Democrats. Now we have an even more important election in Wisconsin. Everyone could see how important judges are with all the judicial activism you see going against Trump's agenda. Well, I'm here to tell you that if Brad Schimel, the Republican that's running in Wisconsin in a vote this Tuesday, doesn't win, that the Democrat that wins there will ensure that Wisconsin not only gets two more Democrat seats or removes two Republican seats, but will turn that state into a state where all sorts of things like proof to be a U.S. citizen to vote, all sorts of other issues will be thrown out the window to ensure that Democrats have a far better chance of not only damaging Wisconsin, but making Wisconsin reliably blue for the foreseeable future. So if you live in Wisconsin, if you have friends that live in Wisconsin, please, 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 it is important to understand, although it isn't as attractive or isn't as exciting as voting in a presidential election, these sorts of elections matter. Make time Tuesday. Get out there, get to the polls, vote for Brad Schimel for the justice, for the judge in Wisconsin election there. So everybody get out there and do that. Now, hopefully we have good news. Right now, it looks like Schimel's losing when it comes to estimates of what's going to go on in that election. So we need a Republican surge. Take time out. It doesn't take much time. The lines won't be as long as they were in a presidential election, but we need Republicans to get out there. So everyone you know should be talking about this. This should be the goal going forward that we're most concerned about as Republicans, as MAGA, as populists, as libertarians going forward when it comes to our politics for the next few weeks. So get out there and vote in Wisconsin on Tuesday for Brad Schimel, and hopefully we have a good turnout for the Republicans.